So I love that. Let me also go to something you said a few minutes ago about health, people manifesting health. It popped in my head what's been said on testimonials. It's been said at Dr. Joe events. My wife has even mentioned it, that it's not manifesting healing that gets the person healed. It's just when they feel whole and they're basically doing the meditation work to make themselves feel whole, I guess is how I'm trying to say it. And I want to try to talk about that and extrapolate out of that, because we know this to be true from a lot of different testimonials. So how can we unpack that to be able to take the elements and apply it to other things in our life?
Again, I think it goes back. I think it goes back to the first time you discover wholeness, or the first time that you feel it, then it be kind of it creates, like, for me, it creates this love affair with wanting, okay, I want to try this here. I want to try this in this aspect. I want to try this in this aspect. It goes to that experimentation level. And even I've been sick the past couple days, and that's something that I've thought about, even in that, because I would do like a meditation. I didn't feel well, and then I had to think, well, how would I feel if I was 100%? Well, I would feel whole. Well, how can I feel wholeness right now? Well, because I wanted to stay in my room, and I wanted to everybody to leave me alone. I just wanted to be sick. But I was like, no, I need to go outside. I need to get a cup of coffee. I need to take a shower. I mean, how does a well person behave? Well, this is what they would do. They would take a shower, they'd go sit outside, get some sun. I'm not saying that I need to go to the grocery store and get everybody sick, but I could do some things around my house where I live, to act as if. And then today I wake up and I'm probably about 90% back. I still kind of, maybe about 10%, but just experimenting in that. And then, discovering that, going back to that wholeness. The same way with, it's constant practicing of that, experimenting in different things, experimenting with, everybody has situations in their life. Everybody has things that they would like to see differently, or they may experience one thing, they want to experience something new. To experience that, I need to take a look at that and see. And sometimes I need to work with other people because I can't see it. Like, you made a very, like, what do I need to change? How do I become the solution? Sometimes it helps me to get a different perspective, because I can't see it from behind my own eyes, to what different things that I can
Mm-hmm.
try to make changes. I hope that answered that. I think I was all over the place.
No, it was good. I was thinking too, that these people who are coming to the events for healing, or they're practicing at home to try to find specific healing, oftentimes that's met with disappointment, and they have to push through that. And then when they finally, reach that singularity moment, if you will, where they realize there's so much more to the universe, love is all I really need, they find wholeness and forgiveness, and can start living in a world where they perceive all is really good. And from that position of love, they don't harbor hate, they don't press judgment against others, and they don't look upon their life as a victim. That's when the healing happens. And so I
Yes.
was thinking about, manifesting a large sum of money. Most of the time, it's out of a state of want. And you can try as hard as you can. But until you can really say, you know what, I really don't care, love is really all I need, I think that's when those types of manifestations will happen. Taking it back closer to home for me. Um, I can't tell you today that I'm at this point, but it just kind of came to me during this Dispenza chat. What if I had a all-encompassing thought and feeling that I am whole in my relationship, regardless if I'm getting the things that I want from my spouse. I'm still whole. I am not the victim here. And
No.
it's okay, right? Like I'm trying to really articulate that, because again, I don't feel like I harbor that yet in my heart. I want it to be there because I just postulate here that maybe if I could do that, that boom, it happens, you know?
Yes.
Um, and it's so bizarre to try to understand. But again, let's take it back to the vibrational energy. If you truly feel whole and you feel that all encompassing love, you're pretty much at the top of that vibrational frequency chart.
Yes. And you know what else I've discovered when I'm there is when I'm having fun.
Yeah.
If when I was a kid and I was having fun, just playing with my friends, it didn't matter. Time and space stopped, right? We were just having fun, whatever we were doing. Even when I'm at a Joe Dispenza retreat, when if I'm thinking in my head, oh, I've got to go down there and do a 5 hour pineal gland. Oh my gosh. Right. But when I go down there and I'm like, oh, I'm pumped, right? Like I get up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm earlier. I'm delirious. I shut off my body that's like, let's go back to sleep. I go down there. And then I just start having so much fun, just doing it. Then boom, that's when it happens. Even the same even just being sick the other day. Once I decided I didn't have to be miserable and started having fun with what I did have, boom. It's that's that level of coherence that I found even in my relationship. When I want this outcome in my relationship and I'm taking it really serious and I'm trying to maneuver my girlfriend to do what I want her to do, we just creates problems. But then if I'm like, let's just go, literally, let's go. I bought this kite. Let's go fly it. Let's go have fun. Um, let's go get a Subway sandwich, go on a picnic. Let's and I schedule, I carve out this time to go do that, and I just have fun. Guess what else? Everything else just comes in to alignment. And so I think that fun, that childlike funness, has something to do with coherence. I don't know exactly scientifically, but I noticed that I have a much different experience because regardless at the end of it, if somebody's like, well, did it work? Did you have a mystical experience? Excuse me, I could say, I don't know, but I had a lot of fun. I'm having a hell of a lot of fun. And that to me, then it doesn't really matter. And then that's when it happens.